It's Tiffanys content, and the tropics are still picking up. We have Kirk out there, and we also have this area of low pressure producing thunderstorms. Even on the EPAC, we have two systems we're watching. It is just very busy over in the Gulf Coast as well. We just got a lot of things to talk about, and we're going to start with Zoom Earth, and you're going to see all the systems out there. It is 6 that we're watching currently, and Kirk is out there as a tropical storm, but he's going to go into a hurricane too, and even strengthen and get powerful. And I'm going to stay watching it because long range, it does affect some land, and we'll talk about that as well. But just take a look at all the systems that we got going on over here on the EPAC. You got some strong, powerful systems that are going to go right up Cabo San Lucas, and then you got over here in the Gulf Coast, Northwest Caribbean Sea. It's a lot going on over there, and then of course Kirk and Leslie might be right behind it. Okay, so there's a couple systems out here that we need to watch closely, especially affecting Florida. You can see this weekend it's 2 storms that could be coming back to back, and then over on that EPAC side, just look at how it goes right up into Arizona and California, even as a tropical storm. So we're steadily watching that as well. But just look at the Gulf Coast this weekend, Florida. Take a look at that over there, and it's going to be another one right behind it. And then over on the West Coast, the EPAC side, you can see how it goes right up to Arizona and into California as a tropical storm. Here is Kirk over here getting bigger and powerful, very strong storms. We got a lot watch at long range. Leslie may be coming right behind it. It may have some potential towards the Caribbean, so we're definitely watching that. But let's take a look again at this EPAC along with the Gulf Coast, and we can see how they're marrying together to produce storms on both sides. And look at that, 2 into Florida and 1 up Cabo San Lucas, right into Arizona and California. So it is definitely still picking up in the tropics. Let's take a look at it zoomed in, and you can see, look at that, very strong, very quick, 2 right, back to back. So we got to just keep our eye on this. This is as early as Saturday starting to form. So as you can see, all this wind is starting to pick up there, and the first one goes in, and the second one kind of marries in right behind it. So we're definitely keeping a look at this. So again, zooming in, you can see all that low pressure just building up and picking up, and it's going to be a lot of rain, definitely, for sure. And we're definitely watching it, and you can see how it all comes together. Even look at that EPAC. That's going to be huge going up that sleeve of Mexico and Cabo San Lucas. That's the Baja California area, and it's definitely trying to get up into the United States. So again, just stay alert, stay watching. I'm going to keep everybody posted on all these systems out here. But again, we definitely are watching 6 systems. Look at how this tropical storms marries right into Arizona and California that we have now, and it's going to come up and show you that it's still going to be active system as it reaches the USA land. Okay, so we're definitely keeping an eye on that, and I just want to show you that. Look at how clear it is, and then boom, here comes that small tropical storm, but it's going to produce a lot of rainfall over there on the West Coast, and then windy as well. So you can see here all that wind coming through, and the pressure is trying to build up. You can see it coming in even on that West Coast side, but then it has that storm coming up that Cabo San Lucas area, and that's when it's going to pick up and start producing more wind and rain. Okay, so just be alert. Okay, now back to the Gulf of Mexico and Florida. Okay, this is Saturday and Sunday. This is going into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So you can just see all the activity over here. Okay, it is not over. Okay, that storm surge is going to be huge. There's still major power outages up to South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia have the most power outages right now due to Helene. That was a powerful hurricane that we just experienced, and it affected a lot of the southeast coast. And right here, this one is going to do the same thing as well if it does produce. Okay, let's take a look at all this rainfall that we're expecting in the next few days, and that'll tell you That'll show you just what we're expecting. You know, whether it's a tropical storm or a hurricane, it's going to be a lot of rain. Take a look at that up there. It's already starting to have, you know, freeze warnings, okay? It's starting to become winter, but look at the, you know, Gulf of Mexico. It's hazardous heat. That means hurricane heat, the heat before the, you know, big storms. And then, of course, you're going to have that on the West Coast as well, into California and Arizona, as I was showing you. All that heat comes up before those big hurricanes come. And just looking live at the live view, you're going to see it's already starting to, like, trying to spin and pick up with that first storm. Then that second one will come in. And then again, you see the, you know, activity spinning around in the Caribbean. Definitely trying to spruce up and build up and come up out of there strong. So we're definitely watching it and keeping an eye on it. And again, this could affect, you know, anywhere in the Gulf Coast. We know the area of development, but we just don't know exactly where it's going. But everything is, you know, pointing towards Florida. So just, you know, be aware of that. There's going to be a lot of lightning and thunderstorms regardless in the, you know, Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. It's Tiffanys content. Like, share, subscribe.